By the way, we're live.
What?
We're live.
Are we live now?
Yep.
See? That's the kind of bullshit I'm talking about. I could have been picking my nose. What's up, everybody? I am sick tonight, so I'm going to do my best. And this is our timer. And it's amazing how fast that'll go.
Yeah.
And so we'll keep that there. So you guys like this dude? This is my little Negan. Taking this for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Dean's one of our adopted people. He's coming over for Thanksgiving. And
hey Garrett, how's it going?
And I gotta cook. Now here's the thing on answering questions. You can't just answer any fucking jackass's question.
I understand.
Like it, and the ones that like you see it posted two or three times.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't answer them.
Oh no. Okay, so you're catching on. I like it. I like it. You gotta break people in it sometime here. And see, what I wish I had was, hey, can we get the sound of Negan bashing in people's skulls?
What sound?
Do you not watch?
Negan?
Do you even know what this fucking thing is?
Mm-mm.
This is Negan's bat off Walking Dead. And he fucking beat Glenn to fucking death with it.
I've never seen an episode, but it looks like it would do it.
All right. So can you pull up a picture of Negan and his bat?
Yep.
So, motherfuckers don't know about no goddamn Negan.
Carson, what's up, dude? Good to see you out at the Bug Out Weekend.
And this was Lucille. All right, so got some stuff to talk about. Nice shirt. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I've ever shown this before. This is a Speed and Strength shirt. I bought it on a motorcycle ride. Can you read that for the crowd?
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it says "Don't fuck with me," right there, and over here it says something about not dying. One of the whatever.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Truer statement's never been said.
I have Negan's bat here.
Yeah, pull it up. That's Negan's bat, and that's Negan. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is the actor that plays that character. You've seen him in other stuff. He was the comedian in goddamn it. You guys help me out. The comedian in fucking, it was a comic and then it was a movie. Come on, you guys help me out. Matthew Stevens said, what was it like being on the One Man Army TV show? Well, it was pretty crazy. I'm afraid of heights, and so the first thing they did was stuck us on a tower and all that. And so I did the first one, went down the rope and then shot, and then the second one where I had to go through the walls and stuff like that. And you know, they edited it some, but I fucking banged on that goddamn. And as soon as I hit that, because I'd worked around SEALs before in a training environment, and when they're setting up like barricades and stuff, like shoot houses and stuff for the other SEALs, they always are fucking diabolical motherfuckers. And so as soon as I hit that fucking brick wall and it didn't even fucking vibrate, I knew I was in for it. And my brain just saw rebar all the way down through it and concrete poured all the way down through it. And sure enough, that's what it was. Oh yeah, Watchmen. Thanks guys. But it was good, and there's a lot of it you didn't see, like them trying to get me to stop when I had lost, like that last wall. I mean, the whole crew, like everybody was like, all the crew was watching, and the producers were trying to get me to stop, and I told them, I literally said no, fuck off, and kind of shook them off, and then the fucking crew, the camera guys and stuff started fucking cheering for me, and then the other guys came over and started cheering for me, but you know, fucking. You know, and people are like, "Oh yeah, you lost." I'm like, "Well, I came in third. What'd you come in, motherfucker?" You know. But anyway, it was fun. It was fun, and you know, all the TV stuff I've done has been fun. Even the CNBC thing where they tried to fucking make me look like an idiot. But anyway, so John from Big Daddy Unlimited was just down here, and the video, the 50 mile bug out that went live today on the YouTube channel, that is John, his presentation. He just did a 50 mile with a 30-pound bag bug out. And that's for you guys to check out. But now, for those of you that got to hang out with him last weekend, he's a good dude. And I've been saying it before. Like, I just like associating with people in the industry that are like us. And John came out with his own gear and stayed in his own, his own ultralight tent and all that stuff. He didn't have to go buy a tent to come out. He just came out and hung out with us. But anyway, Big Daddy Unlimited, 99 cents for 30 days, fucking do it. Like, why do I got to keep saying that? And don't tell me who you want. Go tell the content creators that you want to come take a class that they can have a free fighting pistol class. And YouTube defines a content creator with somebody with 10,000 or more viewers, subscribers. I didn't make up that rule, they did, and that's the threshold. But if you know somebody and you want them to come to a class to report back, so it could be somebody that fucking hates me. I don't care what they fucking say. Like, there's no fucking stipulation that they have to write a good review. They can say, James is a fucking motherfucker. I don't care. But I'm looking for those guys. Don't tell me who you want. That doesn't do any good. Go tell them that you want them to go take the class. And then podcast number 44, Johnny Strong. What's up, Johnny? Whoop. Johnny's a good dude. And for those of you guys that listen to the podcast, you can hear it. He's a funny dude. And he's a fucking shooter, and he trains, and he likes, all that stuff. And if we could just get him away from those goddamn 1911s, he'd probably be okay. But anyway, so Johnny Strong podcast is number 44. And then can you pull up this fucking U.S. Rep Eric Schwalwell? This motherfucker has gone as far as saying he would use nukes against American gun owners. Now, I made a fucking rant video in 2013 where I said I'll start killing people. This motherfucker in the government said he would fucking nuke gun owners. And there's nothing. Like, I haven't said this publicly, but I had the fucking ATF, the FBI, and the fucking IRS up my ass for fucking 2 years after that. And this motherfucker can just say shit and it's fine. Like, he fucking threatened people's lives more than I did. He actually specified who he was going to fucking kill. Fuck that motherfucker. And fucking all the fucking things you could think, all that shit. Yes, all that shit. Fuck that motherfucker. So we did the Visca shoot. It didn't go well. For the Visca, for Century Arms, and they are remiss. They are like, okay, we got to figure out what's going on here. I've been in contact with them, and they will be here soon to try to do another thing and figure out what's going on and see like people weren't happy that we hit on the thing with the hammer. Well, it shouldn't come out. It takes a press to put that in. You shouldn't be able to hammer it out. That was my thing. And then there's all kinds of people saying all kinds of stuff. But here's what's funny. Like, I say, listen, our C-39s are great. I've said that 100 times. The RAS-47s, we shot a bunch of them. We sent them back. Okay? Here's the thing, Dean. Is like the gun fails. I said this gun failed. And I'm still a fucking shill.
There ain't nothing you can do.
Oh, dude, there's other motherfuckers. You can come on over. You're getting off the screen. I mean, you don't have to be. I told him I was sick, which I am, and so he's like, kind of.
I'm giving you your space.
Leaning out. So the Socialist Rifle Association of America has kicked me out. Now, I've filed an appeal, and I asked them if it was because I was born poor or if I was black, because I'm black. I don't know if you know that. I'm black. I've started filling out my 4473s and stuff, African American.
That's great.
Well, I'm 2.5%, and if it's legal for fucking Elizabeth Warren to be fucking less Native American than anybody else in the fucking world and say she's a Native American, I should be able to fucking say I'm black at 2.5% sub-Saharan black. That's all the way black. Sub-Saharan, that's like being 20% of any other African black.
You're guaranteed a job in Detroit because of that.
Well, be careful. You don't want to get in trouble for saying stuff like that now. And I take offense to it as a black man. So, fighting revolver. Like, some of you guys are being dicks about it. They're like, well, what about my snubby? People don't usually put a snubby in a holster on their belt. That's usually not a primary carry.
It's not the 70s anymore.
Anyway, nobody ever did that. And so here's the thing: the revolver class is for like 4-inch barrel, 357, 38, 357s and stuff like that. Model 10, Model 19, 586, 686. Those medium frame, square butt kind of things. If you want to bring something else, you can. I don't care. But the gun is designed for double action, center fire, caliber, 357 or higher. That's what it's about. Shooting people or dangerous game. It's not. And one of the big things is cops used to do. I see people have forgotten this. Cops used to train with really low powered 38 and then carry 357s. And when they got in a goddamn gunfight, whoa, they didn't understand how to control it. So we're shooting these classes fucking full power. If it Jacob Herman will bring his gay ass 44 special. But that's fine because it's 44 special. It's not a 44 Magnum that he's trying to sandbag in. So if your gun says 38 or 357, bring 357.
It'd be nice if you came, then you could bring yours.
Yeah, you could bring mine back.
Yeah,
you could return the one. Yeah. Clang and bang. Yeah, people are like, oh, dude, my 500. Come on, dude. Like, if you think I won't put a 500 on teach that class, you're fucking stupid. Irradiated Irishman, you are not 43% Sub-Saharan and look like white chalk. Now knock that shit off. Anyway, apparently the Socialist Rifle Association of America doesn't like black people or poor people.
Are they still going to send you the stickers?
They're decals, Dean. God damn it. And that's really the only reason I was in, so I don't even really know. So there you go. Fuck it. The Joe Don Baker fan. The gun community can suck my balls and they can keep using their Mullen Labe shit. I'm part of the gun culture. Welcome aboard. Very valid question. Old Bait and Tackle says, is a sweet 80s mustache required for the revolver class? Not required, but extra credit will be given. No, not the NRA, the SRA, the Socialist Rifle Association, Lane.
You got like 10,000 people.
So, Starry Night said 454 Casull, Alaskan. What? What is your question? Like, if you're fucking man, you got one, and you're a fucking man, bring it. I have a 460, and the light loads for the 460 are 454 Casull. Like, that's like the 38 special of 460. They don't like it when you say that.
A lot of ego in that gun.
Dude, did you see it when I fucking shot that 500? Because, like, when you saw me shoot that 500 on the video the first time, that was the first time I ever shot a 500. The thing went boom! I thought, wow, it's going to fly out of my hand right here in this fucking video. I held on to it after that, but that's a damn handful of gun, man.
It's like a crew-served weapon.
Dude, like, it does need a tripod or something. Like, holy shit, man. Then we also have the backup gun class. The backup gun is for a backup gun, and people are asking all this weird shit. Like the traditional places that you would carry a backup gun, like an ankle holster or pocket holster, whatever, belly band, thunderwear, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, just make sure we can safely draw the pistol and all that stuff. But yeah, people, I know I know there's a small percentage of you dudes that carry 2 guns on your belt. That's fine if you want to shoot it that way. That's fine. But this is meant for like a real backup gun, like a truly hidden gun, like an ankle holster or something like that. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's just it's a one-day class we're going to shoot. So do whatever you want. I love the GOA. Well, good for you, man. Why don't you join the NRA too and get some shit done? So we used to teach a precision rifle class. And we had so many people showing up with their fucking wind meters and fucking R2 units and shit that it was just like, it wasn't our people. These guys, a lot of pins in their pockets and shit. Like, they weren't our people. and they weren't gun culture; they were gun community. So me and Jay just got tired of it, and stopped. And so what we've done is reintroduced a class with a more martial edge and the title Sniper Basics. And so it's a prerequisite for the sniper contractor class, but also just a good level 1 long range class. And it's funny because people always say, how far are we going to shoot? And I always respond, how far can you shoot a one whole group?
Well, you know, tactical response is putting on a class. It's not going to be a single hole shoot. You're going to be trying to shoot regular targets and stuff.
Yeah, but
you know?
but it is. But here's my point: is they want to know how far we're going to shoot, and I want to know how far they can shoot well.
I see.
And this is one of those classes where we're trying to squeeze the most out because I want them to be able to hit further. So if you can't shoot, for instance, we'll say this, a one whole group at 100 yards, how can you be expected to make a fucking headshot at 300? You can't.
Right.
You know. So there. Okay, Daredevil Season 3. Some of you guys were asking me about it a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't seen it, but now I'm caught up. If you guys like the Marvel series that are on Netflix, I believe that the Daredevil is the best of them, and without a doubt, Season 3 has been the best season of Daredevil. It fucking kicked ass. It was awesome. Let's see. So, Camden, Tennessee, fighting pistol with James Yeager, December 1st and 2nd. Well, we just had a guy sign up for the class after Thanksgiving today.
Great.
Like, you know, it's just in a couple days here, so. You staying for that?
I am not.
Okay. Well. And then Anvil, Pennsylvania, fighting shotgun December 8 and 9, and fighting shotgun advanced, fighting shotgun 10 through 13. Pennsylvania, you guys asked me for these fucking classes. You need to take them. They've been saying, when are you going to bring a shotgun up here? And here we are. I mean, there's people signing up for them, but like I expected them to sell out just like that.
Right.
Come on, people.
They're dragging their feet.
Max says, I'm interested in the stubbing the role Clint Smith talked about as a body contact weapon. I don't know what... That's the whole thing right there. The whole thing. Josh, I haven't watched Gotham at all. I'm not much of a DC guy. If I run out of Marvel shit to watch, I'll watch the DC stuff. Drew, I saw that Deadpool. Is that a new movie, or is that just them repackaging Deadpool 2 that just came out with Fred Savage on it? I think it's just them repackaging Deadpool 2. Yeah, the Punisher series was good too. Yeah, it was good. I just think that they did some next level shit on Daredevil this month. The Wood Stove Gun Channel, bring classes to North Texas. We teach in Bastrop, man, and that's like, if you can't fucking drive that far, dude, I don't need your fucking money. Where are the best Black Friday deals? Man, Big Daddy Unlimited is rocking that shit. I just posted up in our alumni forum, Barrett is running some Black Friday shit on the Barrett store, and with their piston upper for $750, and that's like like half price.
Yeah,
that's legit.
You're getting a quality product. Anything that says Barrett on it.
Yeah. I like the Gavin. I like the final fight. Bullseye I wasn't expecting, but I liked it.
I seen an ad. Shoot Steel is having 30% off.
Shoot Steel's 30% off
on Black Friday.
Black Friday, that's legit. 30%.
Yeah, if that steel can hang out here, it can hang anywhere in the world.
Todd Howard, LIBERTV.com are where all my videos are. LIBERTV.com. The Wood Stove Gun Channel. Dude, we're 9 hours from Dallas, and people come here to train with us from fucking Japan. Like, come on, dude. Like, we're worth it. Even if you had to drive all the way to Camden, we're worth it.
You should have the Negan smashing stuff sound now on your soundboard.
Okay, Negan smashing stuff.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, yeah. Who do you like better, Hickok 45 or Demolition Ranch? What an odd question. You mean as people or channels? And if you're asking me about channels, I'm not trying to be rude to those two gentlemen or anybody else, but I don't have time to watch YouTube. I just don't. Unless a friend of mine sends me a link to something or whatever. Plus, I've never been a YouTube watcher. And there's nothing wrong with that. I watch Louder with Crowder or something like that on YouTube. But as far as the gun stuff, like, I live in my own world, and I go take training classes from people I want to train with, and I have no need to listen to other people's opinions because they usually are fucking stupid. So, this thing from Mean Gene Leather, in case you guys didn't see that, it's another coin purse.
Nice.
I got to put some coinage in there, but it goes around your belt like that, so like, so it doesn't look as formidable. And there's that.
Mean Gene makes some good stuff.
Mean Gene does, man. And then Occam's Lube. Hey, James, pimp my shit. Brian. So, that's me. So, you can get these kits, these refillable syringes, these things where you can put stuff in stuff. Here you go. There's probably a video on how to use that shit. But, like, here, look. So, you take this thing off, and then take this thing out, and then you fill the thing up with your stuff. Anyway, and so that stuff's in there, and then that becomes the thing that you push after you put this thing on there, or something. But it's all kind of self-contained.
That is a very good idea.
There's probably some videos of him doing that shit. You can have that.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And let's see what else I got here. And there's Breakthrough, I'm thinking. Are those empty or you got stuff in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got stuff in them, I think. Should be Breakthrough. I can't tell. Shit. I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other.
2020 and 2015.
James, do you spend Thanksgiving feeding a homeless? You seem to be the type of guy that would do that. You're close. I feed the vagabonds. Right, Dean?
Yes, that's very true. Us vagabonds are very thankful.
So I got this package in from Excess Sites. You can see the note inside, I think. It says, fuck California. So that's a little something from Excess Sites. But these are the...
God bless them.
The DX2 sights for Mossberg shotgun. And so there's that. I just got stuff. I got stuff I got to talk about. People want to see stuff. I haven't put this together yet, as you can tell, but the Jackass rig from Galco is now available in black. In Blick. It's Blick. That's right. Rich Corinthian leather.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I don't even know what that means. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. Oh, Putu. NSR Tactical. Thank you. So, hold on a second. So, man, people lost their fucking shit at the AK shoot.
Really?
Hold on a second. A bunch of guys are like, those guys don't know how to shoot. They're holding the mag. You know, the gun's 9,000 degrees and shit. But they're like, those so-called gun experts are passing a gun around that still had a round in it. And my question was to all of them, which firearm safety rule did we break? There wasn't like there was a round in it. We were pointing at each other.
Right.
So if this gun were loaded, let's just pretend this gun were loaded. Hey, Dean, take possession of this gun. Oh, see how that works? He didn't point it at me. He didn't point it at himself. Kept his finger off the trigger. And these guys were like, oh, I can't believe these so-called experts, blah, blah, blah. And it was poor fucking Phil that shot it when click. We'd been, da-da-da-da-da, click. Okay, next guy, right? It was poor Phil. It was his turn. And he came the next day and I was like, apologies. Oh man, I can't believe I handed you guys that gun. It was like the round number 30. You know what I'm saying? We just programmed, click. Okay, here's the next guy. And if the next guy would have grabbed it, he'd have and ran it, and that round would have came out. But it happened to me. It was the last round in the last mag of that run, and people fucking losing their motherfucking mind. Anyway, holo son. So I got that from John at Big Daddy. Brought me that when he came down for the.
That's a badass unit right there.
When he came down for the bug out class, and I'll have a video coming out. Day after tomorrow, me trying to zero this fucking thing. I don't feel good, and I didn't feel good that day either. I've been doing keto, and I hadn't eaten that whole day, and I was coming down with whatever sickness I got, so I just felt like shit. I'm like, man, I gotta do this video, and like the best group I could shoot at 15 was like that fucking big. I'm like, oh, I'll come back. But anyway, so I got it bore sided. But have you looked down through one of these? It's like a EOTech-ish. Now you can change it. It's programmable for you to just have a dot on it or whatever.
I like the circle with the dot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It is busy for sure.
But I'm gonna try it with just a dot.
Yeah, I got a couple of them with the RMR on it and just a 3.25 dot, as per your recommendations.
Yeah, and but shooting on the move with it big like that, it's actually good. But anyway, so we'll do some more of that shit. Oh man, let's take some questions here. What we got? Yeah, John Wicked did. I drove from New York City to Camden in one day. Ugh, that sucked. 18 hours, but it was worth it. And thank you, man. That's what people say. They say I traveled X and it was worth it. And thank you so much for that. Midwest is having 15% off everything, including anything already on clearance, including entire guns.
That's a great discount.
Yeah. Techno Bobber says 10.5 or 11.5 inch pistol. Well, the one I designed has my company logo on it at Midwest has 11.5. One guy actually fucking asked me, he said, do you recommend the Tattered Response pistol or this other pistol? I'm like, you mean...
I'm not going to recommend my own pistol?
You're asking me the one I spec'd out, like this gun, this barrel, this rail, this like. Okay, all right.
And I believe your pistol has the carbine length gas system on it, right?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't make it work. Oh, Jason, stop it. He'll be over tomorrow if you want to smack him.
I pointed at you, but not at your kids. Like Boo. I like little Boo.
Laser beam. Everybody on here is going to tell you to take fighting pistol before you buy a rifle. Like if you've never had training, you've got to get some training. And I know it. I know you think I have a training company. I'm telling you, even if you don't train with me, like you need to get some training before you buy another gun. If you have more guns than you have training certificates, you're wrong.
Fighting pistol will change your life.
That's why. Have you ever seen my resume? That's why it's so long. I'm like, dude, I got to fucking take another class for I'm buying another gun. Like, literally, I'm like, oh shit, man, I got.
Yeah.
Techno Bobber, Midwest Upper or Barrett? They're both good, man. They're both good.
What size is your wallet?
Well, I mean,
they are both good, but
at some point, here's my thing. Is they're both good. Buy what you fucking want. Like if you were asking me between this piece of junk and that piece of junk, I'd have to say something. But when you give me two good alternatives, like
can't go wrong with either one.
Like you really, Ryan says, "What are you concealing today?" The fact that I'm really sick. James, what is your opinion on green phosphorus versus white phosphorus night vision? Get the white phosphorus. If you can afford it. If you can't, it's about a 20% upcharge. If you can't, then
it's worth it.
But it's fucking worth it.
If you're going to drop 35, is it 35 on a green? Go for, what did you say, round 42 for the white? Yeah. I mean, come on.
But, dude, that's real.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
I mean, that's real.
I would make that leap.
Now the question is, so green and a laser or just white? because that's the kind of decisions that people have to make. So I'd rather have green in a fucking laser than I would just a white.
Ooh, good call.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, some people, they have to.
I would confer with an expert.
I'm just saying,
before I drop that. No, I'm serious. I would. I mean, I've dropped that kind of money.
You were right. White's better, but it's not better than a green with a laser.
True.
And so when you guys are balancing your budgets and trying to figure out what you're going to get next and stuff, and you got kids that are hungry and need fucking diapers and shit, I get it, man. Like, I get it. And trust me, green does fine for a fucking bunch of motherfuckers. So,
all true.
David says Barrett currently doesn't offer just uppers. Oh, really? How well do you know Chris Barrett? Do you have his cell phone number? Do you have his dad's cell phone number? Have you ever been in their house? I just said they're having a goddamn Black Friday sale with just the uppers. Am I a liar? Like, why would you do that, man? Like, you better fucking check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. Come on, Dean. God damn it. If you're going to stand up here, you're going to have to be like my Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
No, it's not about yelling. Oh, come on. Oh, man. All right. M. Smith, are you talking about the drill that you swore an oath you'd never fucking mention again? Because you better fucking knock it off. Ham or turkey? Dude, it's Thanksgiving. Gotta be turkey in there. But why not both is my motto. So, Jason Rottebort, how do you say his name? Rottebort? How do you say it?
Rappaport.
No, Rottebort.
Jason.
He's bringing a smoked turkey. So, there you
Them
go.
hot things are hard to keep lit.
Wyatt, 2.0 is fine, man. I got carried every day.
They always ask you several times, if he doesn't say nothing, it's working fine. When it stops working, that's when you're going to get a video.
What are you talking about?
But yours, how's the Smith & Wesson
No,
2.0 compact?
but here's the thing. I don't try to beat up everything that breaks because my thing is I want shit to get better. So the first time I ever heard about a fucking Century Arms rifle fucking shit in the bed, if I'd have just jumped on that bandwagon and said they all suck and everything's bad and they're all terrible, well, fucking how do we advance an American-made AK? And people keep saying that PSA has American-made AKs, and that's total fucking bullshit. Like, it's not true. It might be mashed together here in the United States, but that's not American parts in that thing. It's not true.
John Willis is in the house.
I invited John to come up here, but he's too busy doing his life.
Sewing patches
the shit that he
feeding the
does.
goats.
Shit that he does. Nick, Palmertown, have all your people buy you gift certificates. We have gift certificates as low as $10. All you dudes that want to come and train, all the people that don't know you don't know you well enough to know what to get you, they can get as little as $10 a piece. You get a bunch of $10 and $25 gift certificates from Tactical Response. Boom, there's a class.
And that $25 layaway program that you have,
You can do.
I've been using the shit out of that.
I'm just saying for these guys, but Christmas coming up, and if people were like, "Man, we never know what to get you, Dean," bing, now you do.
Yep, my brother got me one last year.
See, that's how it goes. If you just tell people, they want to get you what you want, and if they do that, and seriously, keep track with all the people that got them for you, and when you come to the class, send them pictures. And say, I got to do this awesome thing because you guys cared enough to buy me what I wanted for Christmas. Drew Lawson, guys, ban that motherfucker. Fucking jackasses. Yeah, Eric, there is a enforce on this. I'm trying it out. I'm not telling you to buy one. I'm not telling you not to buy one. I haven't used it yet. Like, I've only shot this gun a little bit, and it still works, so that's a good thing. Here's what's weird about this, okay? And I'm not saying it's good or bad. So, if I push and let go, it comes on, okay? If I push, hold it, and let go, it's momentary. Ain't that weird?
It is.
But if I do it quick, it stays on. But if I do it slow, freaky. Nicholas, the gift certificates are good indefinitely. Basically, when you buy something like that, you go into our database under credit. You have a credit in your name, and it doesn't expire. You can ask dudes. We've held classes for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 years for dudes before. So that's not about you.
I like all the stippling on here so you can do a press check.
Yeah, be good for press checking. So Jeebs Kerbal, the guy in the brown shirt, is Dean. He's fucking Dean. No, he's had 100 classes, and he's hanging out here, and he's going to eat dinner with us tomorrow. And he said, "Hey man, can I come hang out at the live stream?" And I said, "You can fucking stand right beside me at the motherfucking live stream."
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, here he is. Any experience with Olight? Olight makes some like good utility lights and stuff like that. Their weapon stuff, I don't know. No,
They're great everyday carry lights.
I don't agree.
Oh no? Okay.
I mean, like something in the glove box, but like, dude, anything my life might depend on is going to be surefire. That can change at any minute, but it hadn't yet.
Yeah, I don't consider the tactician that I carry an EDC.
Gotcha. Have you messed with the stilettos yet?
I have not messed with it.
Wash your hands after you touch that. So you push that once, high, do it again, medium again, low, and again off. Now push this one, high. Okay, now push it 3 times and hold it. Like this.
Oh. So this is the prototype, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a prototype. Let me see it real quick. So Tim Harmson was here, and he's like, "Oh, I'll go to blah blah blah." Something about, I can't remember what he said. He said, "I got one before you," and I said, "I got a fucking." Let's see if we can make this focus. I got a fucking prototype, motherfucker. But there's that, and it's
Is it marketed as a everyday carry light, or?
It's not a tactical light. It's a looking for your lost car keys light.
Well, it seems like it would fit in your pocket very good.
Dana Young, you do not need to buy our Fighting Pistol DVD. If you go over to LIBERTV.com, you can watch it for free. Just go over there. It's up there for free. You don't have to pay for it anymore. Nightcore P12 just broke on my AR. Yeah, guys, I try to say it all the time, man. I'm not trying to be mean to any particular company, but goddamn. DASA guns are fucking retarded. Seems like becoming more popular with guys like Ernie Langdon praising them. Dude, Ernie's been fucking shooting those goddamn double action pistols for fucking 30 years. That's not a new thing. And he's a fantastic shooter. You are no Ernie Langdon. Streamlight, no. No.
That question comes up quite often. Is there like people that just hate Surefire?
Dude, people's complain about Surefire is it costs too much. But when the only complaint is it costs too much, that's the fucking right answer.
And that's what made me a believer. Yeah. I let you do the work, and you recommend something, I buy it, I'm never disappointed.
Well, like sometimes guys, they're joking around. They go, "Jaeger, you don't know how much money you've cost me." And I'm like, "Man, you don't know how much money I've saved you."
That's a fact.
Will you be selling the new Big Dots out of your shop? No, we don't sell a lot of stuff here. Like iPro and EarPro or something like that. If you forgot yours, or a hat or a fucking T-shirt, but we don't sell much here. I don't want to. Big Daddy Unlimited has the Surefire Stiletto for $83. Judd Miller says for $83. You won't beat that price. I can expect anywhere. What are your thoughts on a mounted flashlights on a concealed carry pistol, Matt? I think they're great, but you still have to carry a handheld light because you can't point your gun around to see, what was that noise I just heard? Is there somebody out there that needs to be shot? You can't do that. So,
I just had that argument with Barrett.
what did he say?
Well, he carries a light on his gun because he doesn't want to carry one in his pocket.
Oh, no.
It's obstructing.
Oh, no. We got to talk to Barrett. Remind me about that.
Oh, here's the... Never mind. There's this question wonder if it's the same guy that asked that same question.
People all the time, dude.
If you already bought it, why do you know about it?
So, I got some stuff today. I haven't even really looked at it.
Mission.
So my friends sent this over from the Leviathan group. Open that up and see what we got there. So we got, this is from Mission First Tactical, some stuff. A couple of muzzle devices. And I don't even, like I said, I'm sorry, I haven't even really looked at these things. A couple of muzzle devices. Those look muzzly. Very muzzly. And a magazine. People have come with these Mission First magazines before. For you guys out there watching that have experience with Mission First Tactical stuff, but specifically the magazines, do these work? Like, I haven't used them before. They feel good. I mean, it doesn't make a fucking difference. But they, when you seriously on an AR, when you can push the front and it got it like the old style aluminum mags,
just the front will go down.
So when you can do that and it feels smooth, that's a real good sign. But for you guys that have used them, like, what do you think? And here's a
muzzle brakes, or as they call it, a muzzle device versus muzzle brake. I wonder if that's a political statement.
Well, but not all muzzle devices are muzzle brakes. Some are comps and some are flash hiders and.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah, so if
I thought it was just
if it's a flash hider, it's not a comp. If it's a comp, it might be a flash hider.
Okay.
And then
this is the most important part of the package right here is the cool stickers.
I have used the Mission First buttstocks before, and they're great. Like, I got no complaint at all with them. I have used these, but I haven't used the mags or anything. Clang and Bang says they speed lip spread open bad. So Scott, he did a video on them. What did he fucking say? So okay, well, I'll try them out and see how they work. Barrett eats old yogurt. He's hard-headed. He is hard-headed, I think. And he came up and confessed that he was the dude that left the chair outside.
I heard the story. I heard the story that with him and Don too.
So the chicken suit.
Yeah, he's wow.
315 TIT said, see me December 1st. Well, man, bring some warm weather with you. I hope it's not cold. What?
Nothing.
What? What was that about?
It's not cold.
Yeah, today, but we don't know what it's going to be like December 1st.
Can't be that cold down here.
Dude, it fucking snowed fucking a week ago today.
That doesn't count for snow.
Oh, here we go with the fucking Yankees fucking telling us what fucking snow is and shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's frozen water that falls out of the fucking sky.
You're correct. I retract the statement.
Knock that fucking shit off, man. Like, they always want to come down here and fucking tell us how we don't know shit about shit. Like, oh, wow, like the fucking schools are so much better in Illinois. No, they're fucking not. Jesus fucking Christ. James, what are your favorite foods on Thanksgiving? Man, I like dressing or stuffing, whatever you want to call it. And mine is the best in the world. So there you go. Oh man. Oh, you guys, is this going fast enough?
I think it might be a little slow.
Oh, it is like it is slow. Damn. Clang and Bang got a powerlifting meet December 1st. Good on you, man. Good on you. Anthony says, would you use a striker control device on a Glock? I don't even know what that is. And Anthony, that tells me that you've never had any training before. And you probably already have a striker control on your gun. So stop that shit. Travis, yes, people have used polymer 80s and they work fine. Somebody said, which Surefire handheld for police? The Tactician. Capo J says, considering a Tragicon MRO, they're fine, but they're funky if you put a magnifier behind them. White meat. What do I think of the Watch Costa showed a few days ago? Well, I asked if there was a Costa coupon code, and that's all I know. Who's the old fart? Are they talking about me or you?
I would say me.
How old are you?
54.
Oh, okay, you do got me beat by a couple years. Oh.
Because without hair, they can't see if you have gray hair.
Rod Farver says 6'5" versus 308. How about oranges versus bricks? Like, what is that's? You're not even asking a question, man.
Take a class first and find out.
What are your thoughts on the Caracal 816? I don't know what the 816 is, but Wilhelm Bubitz is the one that designed the Caracal. He also helped design the Glock 17, and he was also helped design the Steyr M pistols. And I got to shoot. Do you remember those? Had the trapezoid sights on them, real weird sights. Anyway, I got to shoot his personal pistol in Austria one time, and it had regular sights on it. Best way to mount a flashlight on an AR-15. Well, if you get a Surefire Scout, they usually come with the thing to mount it on a piece of rail. James, thoughts on the military going to the SIG 320? It's fine, but they make it stupid. I mean, why not go to a striker fired pistol? This fucking bullshit about having the fucking safeties and shit. God damn it.
They're behind the times.
Dwayne Hopewell, how you been, man? Dang, blast from the past. Fucking D. Wayne. Good to hear from you, man. Well, good. I'll be. It'll be good to see you again, man. Been a while, man. Been a while. Joe Spud 27 gets it. Seth Austin, what silencer do you recommend? Man, there's a bunch of good ones out there. A bunch of good ones. What optic would you put on the MI full-size 308? I have Trijicon 1-8s on mine.
That's an awesome scope.
So that's what I got. Anthony Diesel, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard of. Traeger says, is there a cheaper ACOG style optic you would recommend for someone in a budget? I'm sorry, man. If you're poor, you can't afford to buy it twice. So if you want to buy it in segments, buy a red dot like a aim point, a patrol, or a used aim point, or a Holosun, and then put a magnifier behind it later on when you save up more money. And that'll be like a 3 power. And so I think that's better than an ACOG in general anyway. And man, if you're poor, you can't afford to buy shit twice. And if you're poor and you got to have a dot sight, get a Holosun. Holosun. Glitter, ink, and ammo just classed the place up a little bit. Hello, ma'am. Frank James, Browning high power. What is your question? Pierre says he's excited for the revolver class. I guess. Thank you, Tony B. Tyler Herbert, you're wrong on both accounts. Zeth, I don't know anything bad about the Silencer Co. stuff at all. Steve Davis says, I was 16 before I knew Damn Yankee was 2 words. Fucking, in the 90s, it was a band. On a 1-8, would you recommend a first or second focal plane? I'd recommend a second focal plane on everything. Do I think that Hillary will run for president? Yes. The new EOTechs are great. I bet they're not. Giebs, sword fighting. I've never done a law tactical torture test, but they seem to work fine. I've not had good luck with Vortex optics. Steve Davis is in for fighting revolver. I like it. Any advice for advanced fighting pistol, dress, etc.? Knee pads and the typical stuff. Nothing extra, and then of course weather appropriate.
Hey, you could always go to the website and look up the gear that he lists under the class.
Yeah, people are looking for always looking for an edge.
What they don't put on the list.
Forrest Mart says, any tips on removing big dots? Beat them off with a hammer. The front one, just grab it with a pair of pliers and twist it off. All right, I get it, Tyler, the Pogues. I get it. Man, me and Jay used to watch the fucking Pogues come over from the fucking embassy and we were in Baghdad. And there was a food court across the fucking street. And me and Jay would go to the fucking Pizza Inn and get a fucking pizza and put it up on the dash and fucking eat pizza and watch these fucking, you know what a Pogue is? Military terms, person other than grunt, like the clerical folks, the fucking, everybody else that's not a fucking trigger puller, and we'd watch them because they all have pistols, and we'd watch them come across the street up to the clearing barrels. There's two little Gurkha guards there. They come up, they pull their pistol out. They don't carry them chambered, okay? So they rack it, take the mag out, and go pow into the fucking about 50% of the fucking time. And here's how fucked up it is. Those fucking two Gurkhas wouldn't even jump. They wouldn't even fucking flinch anymore. It had happened so many times.
Wow.
And so me and Jay, Jay, so what about this one? Oh, that dude's definitely in Teague. That's it. We'd be betting and shit. The best knee pads are the Alta, ALTA buckle, Alta buckle. Keith, I was never in the military. What's up, Cascade Explorer? Yeah, we'll be back up in Oregon after the first year, I think February. Drew says, any hits about what will be in the new immediate action medical course? Yes, more stuff. James, do you drink coffee? I can take it or leave it, but yes, I do drink coffee. But I haven't drank any coffee in several days.
Mrs. Skipper, you should be in bad shape if fighting pistols on your bucket list. That'll open up a whole new view of your life. You should put that in front of must do.
Yeah, homesick fobbit. Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a safety on it. They just flip that thing out of the way and then ND him to their leg. Forrest says, I wanted to save the sights when I take them off. God damn it, man! I'm sorry, mine's a one-way trip, dude. I don't. If you can make them where they can come off, they come off
when you don't want them to.
Yeah, I mean, Frank James, any hot chicks in Baghdad?
They're all covered.
No,
with burqas.
No. That Iraq doesn't do that.
Oh,
no, that's different in every Arab country.
Okay.
Any Barska optics worth buying? Do you need to prop up a table leg? He'll have to tell his girlfriend about those knee bad. Good old T-Bone Mills. Yeah. Russell Bozovich on smokes. Hey guys, Patriot Smoke. What is it? It's PatriotSmokeGear.com. Patriot Gear Smoke or Patriot Smoke Gear.
I think it's PatriotSmokeGear.com.
They should be shipping like any minute. Chris,
PatriotGearsmoke.com.
What is it?
PatriotGearsmoke.com.
Can you post it up there?
Yep.
We're gonna post that Patriot Gear Smoke up. James, any more Patreon live streams coming? Yeah, Judd. Fucking first Monday of every month. What about Spikes? Spikes ain't on my to-go list. They're and they build good guns, but they are not on our friend list anymore. It says Jaeger gives away stuff all the time. I do, but every time I give something away, I get 2 things, so it's tough. James, most economical battle rifle cartridge and why? I hate when motherfuckers go and why. Well, first off, when somebody says most economical, doesn't it mean that's the cost the least? So wouldn't that already be the why? I hate when motherfuckers ask me a question. Hey, what should I do about this?
Means he's got
why?
a basement full of steel case ammo. He wants you to justify.
What it means is that motherfucker should pay me. Like, I'll tell you what for free. Why? You got to fucking pay for. And that's not me trying to be a dick, man. But fuck.
Anybody that watches your YouTube channels or LIBERTV or the free live streams, you give away tremendous amounts of information. If you're too stupid to take that in.
You guys that are asking about Century Arms, you got to go back and watch a video. I'm not going to go over it 4 or 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
On the video. Zachary Schickenbecker. Listen, I give away stuff all the time, and the closer you are to me, the more of my shit you get. You know, so I tell guys when they come to work for me, you're going to need to buy another gun safe. They go, I just bought a gun safe. I said, I didn't ask you how many gun safes you had or when the last time you bought one. So buy another gun safe.
And whatever safe you think you want, buy the 3rd size larger.
Are you still into ham radio? I mean, no more than I was. Turn it on. Have it like, hey, hey. No, that's about it. Tony, they're just out, man. I don't get into fucking soap operas. If somebody wouldn't have brought them up, I wouldn't have brought them up.
Right.
Which is better, J-frame bug carried ankle or, well, considering they're that goddamn wide, I'd rather have it on my ankle than in my waistband. What's Leopold? You mean Loopold? People pronounce that wrong all the time.
I think he's from the north.
Ah.
And sling recommendation, SOE, Blue Force gear.
SOE? Does SOE don't make slings anymore?
No, they do make slings, but I've also heard you comment on other slings. But
yeah.
I don't have any other slings other than SOE.
SOE. They make slings. Yeah, Drew. Don tries to call dibs on shit that ain't even up for dibs. I'll be like, oh man, look at this new car I just got done. Like, dibs. I'm like, dude, this ain't a dibs worthy kind of thing, man. Pierre, have I given you a gun? I can't remember. If I have, good for you. If I haven't, I don't know what you're talking about.
And Pierre, remember the gun safe is for your wife. Okay,
so Mr. Rob says BCM or Daniel Defense. See, here's the thing. He's got me here. He thinks he knows so fucking much that he can bring it down to these 2 companies. They both make good guns.
Oh yeah.
But instead of saying, James, what brand of AR do you recommend? He goes, you know what? I know more than James. I'm going to fucking clear all the clutter out of the way. The 2 I think are the best, I'm going to have him pick between the 2 I think are the best. It doesn't matter what he thinks. See, stuff like that, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with people?
Has he mentioned those 2 rifles as good to go?
But they are. I mean, those
are they channel sponsors?
No, but that's got nothing to do with it. I never recommend gear based on who a channel sponsor is. I never have. I never will. But my point is, if you're going to ask me a question like that, you should just ask me what AR I recommend, not between these 2.
It's trying to pigeonhole you into
right,
and you're unpigeonholable.
And then guys like this motherfucker, Zachary Scheckenbecker, he starts giving answers. And that other dude might think that dude knows what the fuck he's talking about. And that dude might not. He might be a smart motherfucker. I don't know. But Zachary is right because BCM makes good rifles. Daniel Defense makes good rifles. But if you were asking me what rifle I recommended, I'd recommend Midwest. Cage said, you gave me a set of big dot sights. Well, you probably still shooting low left, so fuck you. I was just kidding, man. Fat Nuts, this Thanksgiving we're thankful for James and all his hand out stuff. Have I handed you something? I think I didn't even get to fix your rifles and shit. Starry Night. Man, you gotta love some Van Gogh, right? You know what I'm talking about? Van Gogh?
Mm-hmm. Is that a band?
Starry Night. Cut off his ear?
No.
Okay. Cut off his ear and mailed it to a chick to prove he loved her.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh?
Very crazy.
Oh, man. Looks like... Oh, man. Look. See? That was close.
That was actually right on time.
All right. So, okay. Let's pick one last... Okay. Here, last question. Tyler Herbert. For fighting pistol... Would you recommend a full size, or is it fine to bring a concealed carry pistol? I want you to bring the pistol that you are most likely to get in a gunfight with. So what does that mean? That answers your question. I don't want you to game it. I don't want you to bring some gun because you shoot it better. I want you to bring the gun to class that you might get in a fucking gunfight with. Now, if that gun is a fucking 22 or something, fuck that. Bring a different gun. I want to teach you how to gunfight. But if you're wearing a gun daily that is a suitable 9mm or above, holds fucking 8 or more cartridges, if you're carrying a gun like that every day, that's the gun you should train with. Cap Trooper 19D, what's up? Eric Bay, Daylight Sin prequel, Bring Back James. I might come back as a different character. How about that? What else you got, Shelton? Anything? Did I forget anything? Black Friday sale until Sunday night. Black Friday, buy one, get one half off any location. Vox are going to go up in price, and we're going to have a 2019 price increase. Sorry, guys. It's going to be about $25 a day on all of our classes. We haven't had a price increase in about 5 years, I think, or 4 for sure.
Even with the price increase, those Vox are still a good deal.
We're still one of the least expensive of the big schools, and so that's going to happen pretty soon. And if you buy before the January 1st, you get in under that price increase. And we'll do another sale at Christmas. We always do, but Black Friday until Sunday night. Gift certificates. Tell your family to get you gift certificates for training. Tell them to get you gift certificates. We have them as low as $10 a piece for the cheapskate motherfuckers on your list. But up to whatever price they want. Tell all your friends and family to get you gift certificates. You'll get in that class faster. Anything else? James Yeager and motherfucking Dean for Tavern Response, reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.